Oh, baby. I haven't made a video like this since Leave the World Behind came out. And I say that because this is one of the few days where I am on the same page as all the sheep. I'm on the same page as the masses, baby. We're thinking the exact same thing. We want the names right now. We want the names right now, don't we? In this video, I'm gonna give you the names. This video is for parody and entertainment purposes only, and it is not investment advice. I'm gonna get into Bitcoin and Ripple in a second. But this video is one of my favorites. Thank you so much, my normal audience, for watching this. Yes, we're going to get back to the stock market. We're going to get back to investing. But right now, the entire world has just been told we are about to see the names of the Epstein files. And this woman, who was Trump's attorney, now she's Trump's counselor, went on Piers Morgan, and she said that it's going to be shocking and that arrests are going to follow. I'm here to tell you something crazy. Piers Morgan said what all the sheep are thinking, that Ghislaine Maxwell is the only person who has been arrested so far, and that no man has been arrested. And when he said that, I said, no. No, no, no. There actually has been at least one man that I know for sure has been arrested. There has been one man that I know for sure has been arrested, and I'm going to tell you who that is right now. But before we get into this, there is just one question you have to ask yourself. Did Biden lie about being appointed to the Naval Academy? Did Biden lie about being appointed to the Naval Academy? In 2022, Joe Biden said that he was appointed to the Naval Academy. All you have to do throughout this entire video is ask yourself, when Joe Biden said he was appointed to the Naval Academy in 2022, did Biden lie? Think about that really hard, because most people are going to say, yes, Joe Biden was really old. He had a gaffe, one of his famous gaffes, like when he says Donald Trump was the sitting president. He had a gaffe, and he lied about being in the Naval Academy. I'm here to tell you today, folks, Joe Biden in 2022 did not lie about being appointed in 2022. That Joe Biden did not lie about being appointed to the Naval Academy, and he also didn't lie about Donald Trump being the sitting president. Let's get into this, but let's just look at this picture one last time. Really look at this picture, and you're going to see Joe Biden is wearing a mask. No, I'm not talking about this black mask right here. I'm not talking about that mask. I'm talking about this skin mask right on his face. And you can see that looking at his ear. Remember, Donald Trump was shot in the ear. He was shot in the ear. Why? Because if you look at Joe Biden's ears, you can see his mask, his skin mask. You see that square. You see this square right here. Joe Biden is wearing a mask. He is saying Donald Trump is the sitting president, and he is saying that he was appointed to the Naval Academy. He is saying he was appointed to the Naval Academy. So right now, people think that nothing has been done about this. Let me get into Gene Hackman real quick. Gene Hackman died today from, I'm not expressing anyone's views in this video besides my own. This is absolutely no one's opinion except for mine. I'm not expressing what these people think or believe. Joe Rambo, Brainstorm Joe, says, so let me get this straight. Gene Hackman, his wife, and their dog, hashtag dogcoms, all died of natural causes at the exact same time. Okay. And this happened at the same time Pam Bondi announced that Epstein files are being released. Okay. I'm asking myself, has suicide weekend begun? Protective custody? Murder? This user, Liz SFG, said the algo could at least spread out the echo chamber. She's quoting posts that say, Dear Doge, if you put Hillary Clinton's arrest on pay-per-view, you could settle the national debt. The next post is, Hillary Clinton is going to be arrested. I don't say dates ever, but it's coming and it's not far from now. I cannot wait. Wow. And then the third post are about how AG Pam Bondi said that they were going to begin releasing the Epstein files on Thursday. So that's very interesting. I even got into the Gene Hackman debate. I thought this was very interesting. Shadow of Ezra says Gene Hackman's death has been linked to carbon monoxide poisoning, claiming the lives of his wife, Betsy Arakawa, and their dog, according to his daughter. Their bodies were discovered Wednesday during a welfare check requested by a neighbor, just as the Epstein files were set to be released. And then Nacho Business, who was wearing a red MAGA hat in his profile picture, says, rumor has it that he was set to testify. Testify? I thought no one's been arrested yet. What is Suicide Weekend referring to? What's going on here? And then I even said, this is very interesting. Gene Hackman dies, reported on the day the Epstein files are supposed to be released. Epstein Island, flight logs, and then I said, thank you. If you know, you know. This may be what we've been waiting for. Remember when they had Stephen Colbert program rioting in the streets? Watch Bitcoin and Ripple when it's released, because Bitcoin was used to traffic children. It was used to purchase adrenochrome. I've told Finchwood this has a lot to do with Bitcoin and Ripple, and you need to know what flipping the switch means. Are we going to see the flip be switched? I'm not sure the flip is being switched. If the flip being switched means that XRP is going to outperform Bitcoin, then I do believe we are going to see the flip be switched. If the flip being switched means Bitcoin is going to crash while Ripple flips it in US dollar price, then that event may be a little further away. But that may happen one day. So I noticed that Gene Hackman dies is an anagram with adrenochrome. So this is very interesting that this is happening on the day the Epstein files are set to be released. Remember, they said it's going to be shocking. Apparently only phase 1 is coming out, but they said it's going to be shocking what happened. So if we look at, if you want the Epstein list, this one username, NotOpQ, has a theory. He has a theory that all of these celebrities didn't break their foot at the exact same time, that they are actually wearing ankle monitors. All of these celebrities didn't break their foot at the exact same time. They're actually wearing ankle monitors, just like Joe Biden is wearing a mask. We can all see Joe Biden is wearing a mask in this video. So when Piers Morgan says no man has been arrested yet, we really have to think about that. Has a man been arrested yet? It appears Joe Biden has, but for the full Epstein list, there's an awful lot of celebrities that broke their foot at the exact same time. And that's a very interesting development. Why did all these celebrities break their foot at the exact same time? Joe Biden also broke his foot, as I'm sure you'll remember. But even though he was an old man, he was walking around on a broken foot while he was wearing a mask. Isn't that very interesting? And he's saying Donald Trump is the sitting president, and he's saying that he is in the Navy. Did Joe Biden lie about being in the Navy? So we need to talk about the real implications of this, because most of this is just going to be very scandalous. It's going to be very shocking. We might see rioting in the streets. That's going to be something that really affects most people, small businesses especially. But this Q group has said, in addition to they have made very interesting predictions. They predicted that the Biltmore estate in Asheville, North Carolina was going to be flooded out. Now, I don't know about you, but that seems like a very uncanny prediction. They had Asheville, North Carolina on a list of cities, and they said this city is going to be flooded out because satanic ritual abuse of children happens underground. Now, I don't know about you, but that seems like a very specific prediction to make. That a very specific city is going to be flooded out because there is satanic ritual abuse happening underground. So the first major prediction in this video is that Joe Biden has been arrested and that he is going to be arrested in front of the masses, and that Joe Biden did not lie about being in the Navy. He also did not lie that President Trump was the sitting president from 2020 to 2024 during the pause. That's why when you see the Trump crowd refers to Trump being 45 and 47, they don't say and. They don't say an ampersand. They have 45-47, like he was president during 45 through 47, and that there was a pause. Yes, the pause, because what's happened is that these celebrities were all arrested. Joe Biden was arrested, and what happened with the Epstein files were so shocking, they couldn't just tell the masses at once. They had to replace one by one these celebrities. Some of them went into witness protection. Other of them, they were the perpetrators, and they got arrested. And Joe Biden's naval tribunal, that's why this group says watch the water. Joe Biden's naval tribunal did not go well. Look at all these politicians who also broke their foot. You can see Justin Trudeau is wearing an ankle monitor. All of these politicians, everyone's breaking their foot. Oprah's breaking her foot. Everyone is breaking their foot. Oprah is wearing an ankle monitor. Justin Trudeau is wearing an ankle monitor. All of these politicians are breaking their foot at the exact same time. All of these celebrities are breaking their foot at the exact same time. So we have the Epstein list. It's just a matter of letting the public know what is going on. Joe Biden is a naval officer wearing a mask. So he didn't lie when he said that he was in the Navy. Military tribunals were going on. And there were military tribunals for Hillary Clinton. There were military tribunals for John McCain and other celebrities like Oprah and Justin Trudeau, and there were mass arrests made. All of these celebrities are not breaking their foot. They are wearing ankle monitors. So what's going on here? These celebrities not only blanked children, some of them also consumed adrenochrome. In the movie The Matrix, they say, follow the white rabbit. That's because the white rabbit is the adrenochrome molecule. If you map out the adrenochrome molecule molecularly from a chemical standpoint, it looks like a white rabbit, and it's a red pill. That's what take the red pill means, and that's what follow the white rabbit means. Once you understand this, you are going to wake up. But the thing is, you're watching this video right now. The public is going to wake up. There's going to be a mass awakening. So there's something really important you have to understand. Watch the water does not just refer to the naval tribunals. That's not only what it refers to is the Navy tribunals, because these military tribunals are conducted by the Navy. Watch the water also refers to the fact they have to flood out these underground trafficking centers. And it's really important to understand, these people perfectly predicted, in addition to the total wipeout of the Biltmore Village in Asheville, the Biltmore estate owned by the Vanderbilt family was flooded out also. As it turns out, the sick pedo art below was owned by none other than Tony Podesta, proud member of the Red Shoe Club and brother to pervert and Pizzagate player John Podesta. It goes on to say, Asheville is a sex trafficking hub in the United States and is known for having deep underground tunnels and a long history of occultism and satanic ritual abuse. The Getty Museum was on this list. It was destroyed, or it was, not destroyed, but it was heavily affected by the LA fires, and obviously Los Angeles is also looking for a major earthquake. The multiple U.S. agencies have simulated since 2020 to 2024. Multiple U.S. agencies have simulated what would happen if there was a major earthquake in Seattle, Washington, or the Cascadia subduction zone. They said for the Seattle fault zone, a 42-foot tsunami could occur, and for the Cascadia subduction zone, a 100-foot tsunami could occur. So another major prediction in this video is that watch the water also refers to the flooding, the literal flooding out of this city list. Remember, Asheville was on the city list. So it's not just about celebrities, it's about entire cities that had deep underground bases where sex trafficking was going on and the torturing of children was going on. So these followers of Trader Girl Q, I'm not sure they follow her directly, but they are replying to her post and they say, I think Seattle is on the city list. I think Seattle is on the list of cities to watch. Can't find my reference sheet. There's an entire sheet full of these cities. This show is getting really spicy. And I thought the lead up was good. And she's connecting this to airlines and the first case of COVID. Because remember, during COVID, everyone had to wear a mask. And all these celebrities were telling you, wear a mask, wear a mask, wear a mask. Okay? Joe Biden is wearing a mask. And all of the shots that you had to get and the mask you had to wear were programming you to understand a lot of these celebrities got lethal injections. Joe Biden got a lethal injection. So when Piers Morgan says no man has been arrested, I'm here to tell you two things. Joe Biden has been arrested and that Seattle is on a list of cities to watch and it is about to be flooded out. I am evacuating the city of Seattle on March 6th based on this information, but the rest of it is for parody and entertainment purposes only.